All right, welcome back. To a brand new video of the Target Individual Program, Talking Experience. Okay, you hear the sirens as soon as I step up my apartment building. Now, as soon as I stepped down up the stairs, my head turned, looked at this license plate LTZ 6926. Why is that important? Whenever the numbers 69 appears, whether I'm watching a video, right, or for example, let's say last night I was playing Black Ops 6 Zombies, and whenever there's a 69, like whenever I'm looking at my my score or my points, and there's the number 69 is in there, they'll start using the call horn. I talked about this before, right? In terms of how they use coercive persuasion programming, right? How they use cognitive warfare to try to manipulate you into engaging in alternative sexual lifestyle, right? See the white woman here again, they'll use, right? Also, and I'll tell you why, the one with the dog, because there's a dyke in Pam's building. Look at her yawning. I do the yawning thing too, right? The things that they do. Look, palm fixation behind the back, right? So all of a sudden they get animated, like I said, right? Again, it's to send me the subliminal message about Pam, and she's gay and all this shit. First she was a bisexual, then listen, her personality type, I am not surprised. After learning about people's personality types, their traits, particularly when it comes to sadists, when it comes to also borderline personality disorder, right? BPD. You're talking about people who will engage in alternative sexual lifestyle because they are people pleasers and want to be liked, also because of trauma. So it does not surprise me at all, okay? And the fact is that when they're dating men, and the kind of men that they date don't want them, right? Because they're all about, the status symbol, right? The status of men, the status of women. And so it is something that they do over and over again. So I'm not surprised. I am not surprised at all. And you look at the personality types that they create within the society, this is what happens. They try to do it with me. All right? You know what I'm saying? They try to do it with me. All right? They've tried to use, like I said, I went hang out with this dude one time, and they were trying to get me to engage in like orgies and all that shit. Like, no, thank you. That's not me. But most people, I should say most men, will be happy to engage in such things. I'm not that type. Never been. I never will be. They try how to use gay men. They try to send men to crush you. Like, hey man, you look good, man. Are you gay? I'm like, nope. Look at the whole key thing, right? Talking about the key on the side, sticking his head. Let me do the same thing too. I tell you, bunch of fanatics, right? So they try to do the exact same thing. So anyhow, before I forget, so my sister came into my room, right, this morning, and she's like talking about, there's a new ID, right? The real ID. And I'm like, okay, first of all, that shit is not new, right? It is not new, but it's a subliminal, right? And it's a subliminal threat, okay? Because they've done it before, and they always use her at times to come into my bedroom in the morning to talk some shit or whatever, some subliminal message. So she's talking about the real ID, and you needed to travel, whatever. So, like I said, I know exactly what to do. So I asked her, I said, where are you traveling to? And then she goes, nowhere. Because I wanted to get confirmation that, this is mind control, right? This is silent sound and how they hijack her mind. So then she goes, my Nick, which is my nephew, her son, he's trying to renew his passport, and they were asking him for all these things and birth certificates and all this stuff and whatever. Now, this dude don't even travel outside the country. I've been outside the country many times. Okay, this dude I haven't been outside the country. All right, so you know what I'm saying. I have another nephew, his brother. Now he travels a lot, but and then so I said nothing. So she's like, then she starts talking to herself because I was watching my video on my phone, and she goes, "Oh, it's ridiculous, it's stupid, such and such." Right? So the subliminal message is that, if you keep talking about this and, not pretend that, you have a mental illness and you're delusional, but if you keep on exposing what it is that we're doing and it's real, then guess what? You're either not going to be able to travel, right? Because again, there are times I do think of traveling out the country, particularly going to places like China, go to South Africa, right? And particularly for medical exams, right? Medical examination, because here in the U.S., when they microchip you and they're trying to hide what it is that they're doing, they will, manipulate stuff, right? So they will manipulate another white woman. All these white women today. So they will manipulate shit, right? They will hide shit. And I talk about my son, and he was getting these headaches, and I keep asking him what type of headache, and it was the same headache that I was getting. And so I took him to get a MRI, and the technician came out and started talking to me, right? So again, they're well embedded within the society, within all industries, and when they want to get away with microchipping you, they will hide it, and again use the mental illness card to get away with what they're trying to get away with and try to discredit you and to take away your human rights. Okay, not gonna happen with me. This is real, and I'm exposing it.
Please exit to the rear